Hi, in this edition of Sound It Out, we'll be looking at a syllable type called the vowel team syllable. There are 6 types of syllables in the English language, and understanding the patterns of the syllables can help us to read the vowels, which can help us to read words. In a vowel team syllable, there are from 2 to 4 letters working together to produce a vowel sound. In written words, if the team consists of 2 written letters, we call that a vowel digraph. Some of the digraphs make one sound, like the EE in feet, or the OA in boat, or the AI in rain. Other digraphs are also written with 2 letters, but some of them actually are produced when one sound glides into another, as the OI in boil or the OU in ouch. If you've ever heard this expression that when 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, you might want to reconsider that because the first one does not do the talking very often. That rule is actually only accurate about 40% of the time. So consider the OI in boil, or the EA in earth, or the EI in vain. Who can be on a vowel team? It can be vowels or consonants. A W is often considered to be a consonant letter, but when it's working with the A to produce the aw sound in law, it's actually acting as a vowel. The Y can be a consonant at the beginning of syllables, but when the Y is acting with a vowel, it's part of the vowel team, like in play. Some vowel teams consist of 2 letters, but other vowel teams are actually written with 3 letters, like the EAU in beautiful or the IGH in light. These teams often come to us from other languages, like beautiful is from the French language. Light is from the Anglo-Saxon words that began the English language. And then we also have some teams that have 4 players, like the OUGH or the EIGH, like in through or 8. So if we come across a team in a word, what would we do? Well, we would use the same strategies that we would use with other syllable types. We would locate our vowels, and in this case, we have a single vowel, and then we have 2 vowels next to each other or adjacent to each other. We would look between and see a consonant. So just like before, we would divide after that initial vowel. This is just an open syllable. We would anticipate it being accented, so this should say B. When we get to the vowel team, we have to think about what it's going to sound like. This particular team can make 3 sounds. It can say E, it can say it can say A. The most common sound for this team is E, so that's what I would try first. That would make this syllable say neath. So when I put these together, beneath, that's a word I recognize, so I'm finished decoding this word. In this word, I have 2 vowel teams, 1 consonant between, so I would split after that first team. Again, this vowel pair can make multiple sounds. Its most common sound is E. It also says eh, so I may have to play around with the sounds in order to get to a word I'm familiar with. And in a very few cases, it can say A. The OW can make multiple sounds. It can say ow as in cow, and it can say O as in snow. So I would have to kind of play around with the sounds until I get to one that's familiar. So I'm going to try the O. When I put these together, I have meadow. That's a word I know. If I had tried meadow, that would sound unfamiliar, and I would have to adjust my pronunciation for the team. So that's why we say we have to be careful with our vowel teams because they can say different things. We also have to be careful that sometimes it might appear we have a vowel team when actually the vowels are not working together. In the word theater, the E and the A are actually in different syllables, as in the word quiet. The I and the E are not working as a team. They are in separate syllables. So if we try a pronunciation out as a team and it doesn't produce a word we're familiar with, then we may actually have to split the team. So when we're reading and we come across a group of letters that we recognize that can work together, we have to think about what that team would say. And if it can say multiple things, we may have to try out multiple sounds to help us read the words. So go team. Thanks for watching.